Today we're going to be looking at this roster. As you can see here, we've got a lot of awesome burrow models that we're going to be covering today, and we're going to be reviewing their facts to see if they're better or actually worse than those inaccurate models. Anyways, enjoy. Okay, so we're going to be starting off with the Aerot Titan. Fossils of the Aerot Titan were discovered in 2012 in Patagonia, Argentina. They date back to the late Cretaceous period, which is correct. Neuquén Basin is also in Patagonia, which is fine. By the way, the Aerot Titan is also discovered in 2012, which is correct. They date back to the late Cretaceous period, 70 million years ago. Did you know the Aerot Titan had no teeth? They have an elongated snout and toothless jaws instead. Is it like the same thing for every Astar kid? Did you know that Aerot Titan is Greek for Air Titan? The Aerot Titan has a wingspan of 16 feet. That's larger than a BD-5 small aircraft. BD-5. Okay. 5 meters in wingspan is definitely not how you measure a thing's size. Anyways, let's continue. Ankylosaurus. Known for its armor, the Ankylosaurus has large bone plates embedded to its skin like an armadillo or modern crocodile. Let me check the Yankees' osteoderms. And I don't think those big osteoderms look like crocodilian stuff. The Ankylosaurus, those osteoderms also do not look like armadillo stuff. This is kind of a shame, honestly. Anyways, the club-like tail of the Ankylosaurus can land a devastating blow, breaking bones on impact. Okay. Fair enough. Did you know Ankylosaurus means fused or stiffened lizard? It's also called the bent lizard or the fused lizard. It was one of the last dinosaurs to go extinct, which is correct because the Ankylosaurus lived in the end of the Cretaceous along with Triceratops, the T-Rex, Edmontosaurus, Alamosaurus in the Hell Creek Formation. The Ankylosaurus has one of the smallest brain-to-body ratios. Its intelligence is similar to its close cousin, the Stegosaurus. Okay, I'll leave it alone too. Euplocephalus. The name Euplocephalus is Greek for well-armed head, okay? Due to this dinosaur's thick body armor. Like the Ankylosaurus, the Euplocephalus has armored eyelids and bone plate armor. Did you know that the Euplocephalus weighs 2 tons? That's more than a Porsche 911. Ludia, does this look like 2 tons to you? This Chonkycephalus looks more like 7 tons. Don't you think, Ludia? Anyways, this heavily armored beast has a pair of defensive horns poking from the back of its neck. Okay then. So the next one is the Caprosuchus. The Caprosuchus has forward-facing eyes, meaning its field of view overlaps. Okay, that's correct. An adult Caprosuchus can grow to 20 feet in length, which I assume is just super outdated, because the Caprosuchus at most now is just 12 feet. Twice the length of a modern crocodile. Good job, Ludia! The saltwater crocodile is now crying in the corner thanks to you. Did you name... Did you know that its name means boar crocodile? The Caprosuchus has unusually large, tusk-like teeth that resemble a boar, okay? The Caprosuchus has enlarged, relatively straight and sharp-edged teeth. This indicates that it's a terrestrial predator. Okay, then this was once thought to have been a primarily, if not exclusively, terrestrial predator. Now it's thought to have been semi-aquatic. So the fourth fact is just something that did not withstand the test of time. Metrorhynchus. Smaller and less well-armored than other ocean predators, the Metrorhynchus relies on its agility in the water to avoid becoming prey itself. Okay? Similar size to a crocodile, okay. The Metrorhynchus is designed for swimming, with a smooth body and a finned tail. 3 meters, though. It's on the shorter end. The Metrorhynchus lay its eggs like turtles. Coming to shore, it will bury their clutch in the sand. The 500-pound, 10-foot-long carnivore spends much of its life in salt water, hunting fish and other aquatic creatures. Unfortunately for Ludia, this is quite inconsistent with their depiction of the Metrorhynchus in Jurassic World the game. Bro is just a Sarcosuchus with a finned tail, and that's pretty much it. Parasaurolophus, Greek for near-crested lizard, the Parasaurolophus gets its name from its distinct horn-like crest, which resembles Elvis's hair. Wow. What a cool fact, guys! Did you know that the Parasaurolophus can communicate by pushing air to its crest to create a deep sound? Okay. At least that's still a little bit better than Jurassic Fight Club. Not even Jurassic Fight Club. Clash of the Dinosaurs, stupid Parasaurolophus head crest fight predators theory. When Parasaurolophus fossils were discovered, its crest attracted wild ideas, including a weapon, a snorkel, and even a nose. The other one, the Parasaurolophus initially was thought to breathe fire. That's an actual thing, by the way. That's actual outdated paleontology. And the final one is just not a... Oh, man. Seriously? The last one? I won't even say it. Postosuchus. Although a semi-aquatic dinosaur, the Postosuchus prefers to hunt on land, preying on anything that enters its territory. Wow. Including insects. It preyed on herbivorous animals like the Placerias, Acarias, as well as Xenocanthus. It's not even an herbivore, whatever. Did you know the Postosuchus gets its name from Post Quarry, Texas? Its name means crocodile from post. Okay? It's one of the largest carnivorous reptiles in the late Triassic period. Adults can reach 13 feet in length. Actually, the Postosuchus is now at minimum 16 feet in length. Jurassic World's Postosuchus clones are quadruped amphibians. It's now believed the original Postosuchus walked on 2 legs. But of course, it's Jurassic World the game, so the quadrupedal Postosuchus became the mainstream design. Basically, everything that Jurassic World comes up with is just going to go mainstream in terms of paleontology. Quetzalcoatlus. Do you know that this airplane-sized pterosaur is one of the largest flying animals of all time? Round of applause for Ludia because they called the Quetzalcoatlus a pterosaur, which is correct. With a wingspan of around 40 feet, the Quetzalcoatlus is the size of... Why? Oh, God. Using wingspan to determine the size of a pterosaur is just completely and utterly stupid, man. Yeah, it actually made me have a stroke. Jeez. A MiG-29 fighter jet. Biosyn and the first discovered in the state of Texas in 1971. Okay. It was actually discovered in 1971. This featherless pycnophyros gets its name from Quetzalcoatl, a Mesoamerican flying serpent god. Bro had pycnofibers. So, Jesus. Rajasaurus. The Rajasaurus got its name from a combination of Sanskrit and Greek, meaning king of lizards. Okay. The Rajasaurus was a rare fossil. It was first discovered in the Narmada River Valley in Gujarat, India in 2003. Okay? Did you know that during the late Cretaceous, India was part of a giant continent called Gondwana? Didn't the late Cretaceous, the Gondwana separated? Reserve Rajasaurus skulls show distinctive small horn above the eyes. Unique to this king of lizards. Okay then. Next, Spinosaurus. Did you know that Spinosaurus clones have 2 head crests? Were they even there in the real Spinosaurus? Probably not. Skull of Spinosaurus measures 6 feet in length, large enough to snap up a person without an issue. One of the largest carnivores, the Spinosaurus outweighs T-Rex by a ton. Of course, every single one of those facts, except the second one, they are related to InGen. In one good God. So I'm not going to say anything. Stegosaurus clones are 40 feet long. Due to its small brain, 19th century scientists thought the Stegosaurus had a second brain in its hip. Man, why do... Okay, to be fair, old paleontology, once again, is just kinda ridiculous. New clones created by Maserati Global Corporation. I do know the average Stegosaurus has the brain the size of a walnut. The first and third facts are related to fiction, so many fictional facts, there's too many of them! Did you know that Supaurus means super lizard? Of course everybody knows Supaurus means super lizard. Although not unlike the Diplodocus in design, what sets the Supaurus apart is its shoe size at 110 feet long. You said the Diplodocus is 175 feet long. By the way, the Supaurus is supposedly around, like, whatchamacallit, at least 120 feet long, and longer as well. It's because the Supaurus had a length of 37 meters, which is closer to 121 feet. Discovered in 1972 in Colorado, the Supaurus lived in late Jurassic more than 145 million years ago. It lived 153 to 145 million years ago. In Wyoming, USA, there's a skeleton of the Supaurus named Jimbo. Okay, thanks for the fun fact, Ludia. We're nearly the end here. The first and fourth we're not going to go through. But the second one, did you know that the extinct Velociraptor, I'm going to assume the Velociraptor is referenced from the one in real life, would weigh only 30 pounds, which is kind of an underestimate. It's more close to 40 or so. Instead of 3 feet tall. High at the hips, just 1.6 feet. Meaning Swift Caesar. The Velociraptor is a well-known dinosaur. In fact, they're often referred to simply as raptors. Okay. That's it. Velociraptor Gen 2 is filled to the brim with fiction. Finally, the Djangotus. Unlike other pterosaurs of the late Cretaceous, the Djangotus lacks a large, bony crest on its head. Unlike most other pterosaurs. The Djangotus wingspan ranges from 11 to 15 feet in width. The American bald eagle's wingspan is only 7.5 feet. So you're basically just portraying the Djangotus as a monster. The Djangotus gets its name from the Zhejiang province. Where its fossils were found in 1986. Okay. Did you know that Djangotus only weighs 50 and 70 pounds? That's the same as a golden retriever. Okay. That's pretty much it for the Djangotus. And I think that's pretty much it for super rare creatures. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Next one, we'll be covering the legendary creatures.